Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes or in their offices, secretaries, businessmen and women, military and federal workers, moms and dads, friends and neighbors. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil, despicable acts of terror. The pictures of airplanes flying into buildings, fires burning, huge structures collapsing, have filled us with disbelief, terrible sadness, and a quiet, unyielding anger. These acts of mass murder were intended to frighten our nation into chaos and retreat. But they have failed. Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve.
Unsettling findings about 9/11. Source: World Affairs. The Journal of International Issues, Autumn 2005. According to various opinion polls, about half the residents of New York are convinced that the U.S. government knew in advance of the 9/11 plot and probably played a role in its execution. Many of the so-called heretical analyses of the events of September 11, 2001 come from highly credible or academically impeccable sources. On the other hand, the neoconservative leaders, entrenched in Washington, D.C. after the trumped-up presidential elections of 2000, which brought to power the Bush administration, freely acknowledged that the 9/11's attacks provided them with a providential opportunity to quote the exact words used by George Bush, Donald Rumsfeld, and Condoleezza Rice on more than one occasion and in official statements and documents, to carry out much of their long-standing agenda, which might not have been possible had 9/11's not occurred. Donald Rumsfeld accordingly called it a blessing in disguise, and, as quoted in an article signed by Brad Carlton in the Baltimore Sun of June 12, 2002, the president himself said to his budget director Mitch Daniels a few hours after the earth-shaking event began, "Lucky me, I hit the jackpot. Lucky me, I hit the jackpot. Lucky me, I hit the jackpot." Lucky me, I hit the jackpot.